The Jelly Bean little car Nano saw brisk business as bookings started, but will it impact the used car segment down the road, especially when it also gets older and becomes a used car itself? Well, the answer is no in the long term, but the reasons for that are not what you would expect.
Aside from the Nano's game-changing presence that has every car maker from Maruti to Volkswagen scrambling to push out small cars from their portfolio, the little jelly bean-shaped four-wheeler could impact used cars once it's been on the road for a couple of years, and its 1 lakh price depreciates to unheard-of prices. But the effect may erode a certain segment altogether in the long term.
What will happen in the future, right, maybe I think 2011 or 2010 once Nano become 2 or 3 years old vehicle, I clearly see the used car will disappear from this, disappear in the smaller segment. Because it doesn't make any sense for a person to go for the used car, when he is going to get a new car in that almost price range. So you will not see significant, used car market going forward in the longer run. And definitely the used car will be there especially in segment C and segment D, because there I think, the volumes will be still small. That's my take.
The market for used cars is growing though, with every big name you can think of getting into it. Maruti True Value has 270 locations, Mahindra First Choice 70, Hyundai Advantage about 40, and late entrant and maker of the Nano, Tata Motors, recently jumped in with 15 dealerships. So what's new about these old cars and why the interest by big corporates? According to SIAM, the industry apex body, almost 1 million used cars change hands every year, and that figure is growing by almost 30%. And with 90% of the used car market unorganized, there's a huge opportunity waiting to be taken.
If you look at the two classes of market, A and B class of cities, we see interesting things happening in the B and C class segments, where we see in the A class towns more shift happening towards the B and C, and growth happening majorly in the C segment, where people are looking at value. And if you can get a 3-box car at the price of a new 2-box car, certainly people will go towards.
Officials with Mahindra First Choice say that the prices of used cars are likely to go down by anywhere between 5 to 8% with the entry of used small cars such as the Nano. Used car operators say they will experience some sort of price pressure once the Nano's used models hit the roads. But clearly, the battle for market share will happen in Tier 2 cities in the near future between these operators. Pavan Lal, UTVI, Mumbai.
Maybe some of these Nanos would be pushed to the rural markets the way some of the other products or commodities are. But to catch all these stories, log on to utvi.com. Keep learning, keep watching UTVI, the #1 channel in India's financial capital.